So these might be the best performing tyres I've ever ridden, but I'm not 100% sure I can recommend them to you. Let me explain. Alrighty guys, the new tyres from Vittoria, the Vittoria Corsa Graphene 2.0 tyres. Now Vittoria makes some pretty big claims with these tyres. You could pretty much just say that they claim they are twice as good as the old tyres. Twice as much wear, twice as much grip. The expectations for these tyres are pretty high. Really, the whole thing with these tyres is this Graphene 2.0. Now, if you've been living in a tyre cave for the last 18 months, graphene is this Vittoria technology that graphene interacts with the rubber and fills in the gaps between the rubber molecules. There's some stuff that I've told you. What does that mean out on the bike? Well, that's what we will get into. What I want to really concentrate on, guys, are three aspects to these. The first one is, well, how they mount up on your wheel. The second one is, well, the grippiness of them, that actual feel, that road feel. And the third one is the puncture protection stuff. And I would rate these about a 4 out of 5. Let me explain. The old Vittoria Corsas, I don't know about you, but they were so easy to mount up, it was almost concerning. Kira would have had no problems putting these tyres on the rim. They just gently folded over onto the top. These ones, guys, mounting these on the tyres, very, very similar to the most recent tyres I've been riding, the GP 5000s. Pretty much easy to get it 95% of the way on, and in that last little bit, takes a little bit of work. Maybe a little bit more tackiness would be nice. The GP 4000s have that real kind of tackiness that you can kind of grip onto. But apart from that, guys, really, really good. Okay, moving on to grippiness, which is a word that I am now going to use. And I reckon this is as close to a 5 out of 5 tyre that I have ridden. You can see by looking at these tyres, there's more tread on these tyres compared to the old versions. I really, really liked cornering the old Vittoria Corsas. I like these even more. Feel of these tyres, the shape of these tyres is quite good. It definitely doesn't feel too sharp at the edges, and you can roll the tyre over with a good bit of confidence. Now you and I both know that is all good and well, Chris. 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. But if you're spending half your time on the side of the road fixing flat tyres, well, 5 out of 5 grippiness doesn't really mean much to either of us. And let's be honest, guys. The old Vittoria Corsas would give you the finest 700 kilometers of bike riding you had ever witnessed. And then you just would go through inner tubes. 2 months of riding on these tyres, no flat tyres. Comes with a caveat, guys. Those of you who live in Sydney know it hasn't friggin' rained here for like, I don't know, 2 years or something. So there is no wet weather performance test on this so far. And unlike the DMT shoes, I'm not just gonna pour water over them. But I have to be honest with you, no flat tyres. Okay, there is a couple of little cuts appearing here and there, but nothing like a gash that you would definitely have expected from the old ones. And the other thing, guys, there is definitely, I keep coming back to this sidewall thing. I'm definitely noticing with these tyres a bit more reinforcement around those sidewalls. Alrighty guys, conclusion, hey? I was really struggling to do this review because I'm quite positive about these tyres. Like, they haven't done anything wrong. Well, they're a premium tyre, aren't they? And they are priced at a premium price. And for that premium price, you want the best of everything. It has to be the best puncture protection, the best rolling resistance, the best grippiness. And I can't sit here in front of you today and tell you that it is the best of those three. Certainly rollingresistance.com are quite critical of their rolling resistance. But what I can say, guys, is the puncture protection is definitely better, and there is a different feel. There is definitely a different feel to riding these tyres than those other premium tyres like the GP 5000s and the Michelins. There is a Vittoria feel to tyres. You can sense it even just from the way they look on the wheel, to actually physically riding them. It's not for everyone, I absolutely get that. I know Jesse, for example, he's never going to go off Continentals. For me, I do quite like the feel of these tyres. Maybe it's because I'm that bit lighter and I do kind of get that kind of feeling a bit more, I don't know. One of the other reasons I am pretty positive about these is I've been running the tubular versions of these on the race wheels. Bar none, the best tubular tyres I have ever ridden, full stop. And I do reckon that's clouded my judgment a little bit of these tyres, just in the sense that I'm thinking in the back of my head, holy hell, these tubulars are so good. If some of that tech has come down to this, then we're in for a damn good ride. Okay, so that's my experience of the Graphene 2.0s so far. In short, probably not as good as they're claiming they are, i.e. twice as good as the older version, but certainly well on the way and offering you a different feel of a tyre if that's something that you're interested in.
So I really hope you enjoyed that, guys. Look, I know we've been smashing you with heaps of product reviews lately, and there's a reason for that. We've obviously been a bit lucky to have a few products come across the table. There's that. And also, guys, massive, massive news coming up. I can't really announce it just yet on the vlog. Keep an eye on Instagram, keep an eye on Facebook. Huge news for the team. It's huge news for us, and it's huge news for you guys, because we're going to be able to take this vlog somewhere where I'm going to actually say I don't think a vlog has been. So that is coming up. If you want to be part of it, subscribe, guys. Please do like this video. Also like Bentley's video, because if we get 200 on that, we'll just give the channel to Bentley, all right? Alrighty, enjoy, guys.
Tyres.